Picture this. A senior executive is sitting in her office looking at her calendar. Another leadership meeting in 30 minutes. That old familiar knot starts to form in her stomach. Despite her years of experience and her excellent track record, Sarah struggles every time that she needs to communicate some new change to her team. You see, Sarah excels at strategy, at seeing that big picture. But when it comes to articulating that vision, that's where things start to fall apart for her. Her team leaves meetings confused, initiatives lose momentum, and she can feel the trust slowly eroding. Sound familiar? Maybe you're not struggling with team meetings, but rather with those critical one-on-one conversations. Or perhaps it's those high-stakes presentations where you need to rally the troops to your vision. Here's the thing, the speaking skills that got you here to your leadership position, they're not the same skills that you're gonna need to thrive as a leader. And today I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to bridge that gap. Now you might be thinking, Terry, there are thousands of speaking tips out there. What makes this any different? Well, here's what nobody's telling you. Most speaking advice completely misses what actually holds leaders back. See, I've worked with countless executives and directors, and trust me, it's rarely about the mechanics. It's not about where you put your hands or how to structure that opening line. Those are the surface level fixes that ignore the real issues. The truth is that there are 3 massive mindset blocks that are probably sabotaging your speaking impact right now. First, you're carrying what I call the expert's burden. Basically, you know too much. You've built your career on being the smartest person in the room. Now, as a leader, you feel that you have this crushing pressure to maintain that image. So you might overcompensate, either by over-explaining everything or staying quiet when you actually should speak up. Second, you might be stuck in that doer's trap. You're so used to executing that you struggle to shift into the inspiration mode. You focus on the what and how, completely missing the why that actually moves people to action. And third, this is a big one. You're battling what I call the leadership imposter echo. Every time you open your mouth, there's this voice questioning whether you have the authority to say what needs to be said. But here's what's exciting. I've developed a framework that doesn't just address the mindset blocks, it transforms them into your greatest speaking assets. So let me introduce you to what I call the leadership voice framework. This isn't just another speaking system. It's specifically designed for leaders who need to drive alignment, build trust, and inspire action. So let's break it down. First, level 1, mental clarity. Think of this as your speaking foundation. Before you open your mouth, you need to get crystal clear on 3 things. Your mental state. Are you coming from a place of service or stress? Your energy level. Are you operating at your peak communication hours, or are you doing it at the end of the day when you're just totally used up? Your true purpose. What shift are you trying to create in this moment? It's critical to get clear on that before you communicate. And here's what makes this powerful. When you nail down these 3 elements, you automatically eliminate about 80% of speaking anxiety, because it's not about confidence tricks. It's about knowing exactly where you stand. Now, level 2, connection building. Most leaders jump right to their message. But here's the secret. Speaking isn't about broadcasting, it's about building bridges. And here's how. Start with observation. Read the energy in the room before you open your mouth to speak. Create safety. Use what I call permission statements to open dialogue. And practice active curiosity. Ask questions that reveal underlying concerns. Now, when you master these elements, resistance melts away before you even present your main points. Level 3, message delivery. Now we can focus on your actual message, but we're going to approach it a little bit differently. Structure for clarity. Use the triple R method. Reason, root, and result. Voice modulation. Match your tone to your intention, not to your habit. And body language. Focus on openness signals, not power poses. You want people to feel like you're connecting. The key difference is that we're not just communicating information, we're creating experiences that stick. Here's your leadership speaking challenge for this week. Pick one meeting, just one, and implement what I call the 2-minute reset. Before you walk in, take 2 minutes to run through level 1 of the framework. Ask yourself, What's my mental state? What's my energy level? And what shift am I trying to create? Just the small shift will create a noticeable difference in how your message lands. And when you're ready to transform your entire leadership communication approach, here's what I want you to do next. In the comments below, share one speaking situation that consistently challenges you as a leader. What's the one conversation or presentation type that never seems to go as planned? I'll be personally responding with specific strategies from the framework that you can apply immediately. Remember, your voice as a leader isn't just about being heard, it's about creating the impact you know you're capable of. The question is, are you ready to step into that power? I'm Terry McDougall, Executive and Leadership Coach. Hit subscribe and let's continue building your leadership legacy together.